Tutorial in this set. This is about how we create a place for all this data to be stored from the application form. So in here, we now need to go back into db.py. Okay, now this is quite a straightforward job, but for every single field, you will need a table to put all those fields in. So I've copied the job one. This is job application. Now we can create a link to the job that is being applied for, and we can do that by connecting the job ID from the job table to this application. Okay, so title, that's fine, that can be Mr, Mrs, Doctor, whatever. We have first name, we have last name, and we have job. We have gender. You will have a lot more. Okay, so you need one of those for every single field. Okay, and the person can be known by their title and last name. So just a little bit of manipulation there of a table that already existed. It took me no time to make it. You can do the same, but just make sure you've got all of the absolutely all of the fields in there. Okay, that's good. Okay. So we'll click save. That's good. And now we can write to the database. Okay, so in the default, what we've got to do is we've got to make sure that there are no errors first. Okay, and then we can actually write the data. So if not first name error, and not last name error, and not gender error, we can then go ahead and we can do it. So we've got a job application table. So we're going to insert the new data. So first name equals first name, last name equals last name, gender equals gender. So what I'm doing there is I'm saying that these fields that we've pulled down, first name, last name, and gender, write them to the first name, last name, and gender from the table that we just set up. First name, last name, gender. There's title as well. I don't think I put title on mine, but it gives me the opportunity to show you a drop-down box, which is what I want to show you next. So we'll do that, and we're going to do drop-down boxes for both the job ID and the title. Okay. So just to get started, we need to validate. Okay, so I'll just bring my other one up to date. You should have done this for all of your fields. Okay, it's not going to take me very long to do this. And then we want the title as well. So in a sensible order, title goes at the top. Okay, so I want to put that up here like this. I'm going to change every occurrence of last name to title. Be careful not to do that once, that's fine. And we want a little drop-down list, really, of things that they can select. So Mr., Mrs., those kinds of things. Okay. And the other thing is, it'd be really nice to have a list of the jobs that are already in the database for them to be able to choose from, because it saves them having to write the name of the job in there. So it's quite a nice thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to throw on here a new variable which calls from the job table all of the jobs that there are. Okay. And we'll do db.job.all. And that's going to allow me to make the drop-down box for that. And what I might also do while I'm here is I could build in a list of titles. You could do it this way. So it could be a list, Mr. Oh, let's start with Mrs. Mr. Ms. Doctor. There are probably others, but I'm going to stop there. Okay. So that's all good. So now I've got those, I can set up a select statement. So let's go over to to here, back to this page. Lots and lots of different types of input. What we want is the select. Okay, so it might be that we need to search for it because I cannot find it. So on the home page, sorry, the banner, HTML form select. Drop down form, great, but for some reason that's searching another. I think we need, where will it be? I'm sure it'll be on this page. No, that's radio. Okay, how about this? W3C schools. Select drop down. I know there's a tutorial on it. Select tab. There we go, bosh. Okay, so let's take that. So we'll copy that. Let's throw that into the job application form. So I'm going to put this one under last name, like so. Actually, that's probably a lousy place for it, but we'll explore that when we see it. So we've got a select statement, okay. I want to give it a name, and I'm going to call it title. So this is the same as we call things here, so we can pull down the value that's in them, okay. And what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to loop over for I in range len titles, and then in here we're going to have titles I dot let me see, that's it, titles I, and then we'll do the same here, and we're going to get rid of this. So this is referring to a value, and then we have to pass out the bottom. Done. Okay, so let's have a look at how that looks, see if there's any errors that we need to amend. Let's see. So there it is. We've got Mrs. Saab, Mr. Saab, Mrs. Saab. Let's have a look at what we've done there. That's not quite right, is it? There we go. Left an option in there, bit daft. There we go. And of course, we need a title for it. We can do a BR off that. Let me see. Yes, I see. I see, yeah. So we are doing a BR after title, just to keep things consistent. And then what we need is an error message. Okay, so the error message we'd actually set above. So let's call it title error. Please select. Now this is important that we use the word select. Okay, and then we need 2 breaks at the end of this one. Let's have a look. Please select a title. We need another break here. We haven't got the breaks right on the last name either, so I'm just going to tidy that up actually. Bear with. So we need a break at the end of here. And that should do that. So there we go, and then we've got those. Okay. So you can go ahead and do yours, and then come back for one more tutorial, which will be on how to display a list of jobs that they can select, and that will be the job that they apply for.